Are you guys ready for some cards? Perfect. Let's get set up. Um, yeah, hopefully everybody had a beautiful weekend. I'll get these cards shuffled while we wait for people to show up. I have a list of 13 with hopefully the ability to add a couple more on after. Hope, hello, welcome. You are first in line. All right, you've got 10 minutes, she says. Let's hook you up. I'm so glad you did pop in and say hello. How is your day going? So I have the standard tarot and the crow, the urban crow oracle. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I am just setting up down here so I can chat back and forth. There. I know. I feel sad with the news too, and I only know him from here. He was fun, and I know his family is so sad right now. So sad. My heart goes out to them. Let me type in hello. And see if we can highlight that. Perfect. Well, that was too easy. Generally doesn't work that easy. Aw, thank you, Hope. Thank you. All right, one more good shuffle, and we'll get this party started. Well, I received the email on the 6th, but because I don't use my phone hardly ever on the weekend, I didn't get the email until this morning, which made me feel even worse. So I'm going to presume he passed away. Oh my gosh, Hope, that is awesome. You totally should. Just remember, don't get your cards wet. They do not like to be wet. Oh, goodness, pick the cards up. Yeah, I try not to use my phone much on the weekends because during the week, you live either in front of it or behind it. So I'm like, I'm good with it without using it. Right. All right, Hope. The first card you have is the Five of Swords. Let me bring my book a little closer. This card is a halfway point, and it is a call for you to put boundaries in place. And everybody knows boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. But the Five of Swords says, stop being defensive. There will never be a resolution to conflict as long as we put too much emphasis on being defensive. So careful not to be paranoid and see treachery where there is none. And you have the Ten of Pentacles. This card represents the master. and lasting security and wealth. It says keep the outcome in mind and keep working toward it, but you can slow down. Take it easy. Let others take more responsibilities. It says you need to delegate now. So again, the 10 represents a well-established foundation, family harmony, a fulfillment of a substantial legacy. Thomas, hello, welcome. Would you like to be added to the list, my friend? You also have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords represents rest and examination because a new life awaits. Now, this rest and examination comes after conflict or stress. And it also is a need to let go of things that are useless now. Are you talking about this card, the storm clouds? Hope your oracle for the day is the curiosity card. When this card appears, you will be better served by putting aside your emotions and thinking like a researcher. This card asks you to open doors, look inside, and analyze the situation. It's time to dig in and do your research. This card also indicates you are just scratching the surface. The possibilities are vaster than you are currently seeing. However, you need to get inquisitive. You're welcome, Hope. Thank you for being here. And I appreciate you popping in on your busy, busy day. Thomas, would you like a card? It's quiet this morning. One hand washes the other. Some people say, what are friends for if you can't use them? Let's put Thomas in the second spot. Again, usually by now it will, yeah. Well, if it doesn't, it doesn't. It's understandable. It's a Monday. They do, right? Everybody seems to come out at different times. All at one time. I apologize. All right, Thomas. Let's see what we have for you. So, I might as well mention it now before I forget. I probably won't forget, but I do have that habit of forgetting things. I may be going on vacation Friday the 12th until the new year, which would be the 5th of January. So, not quite sure on the exact dates, but I'm pretty sure after Friday this week, I won't be back until the 5th of January. Sonakshi, hello, welcome. You will be third on the list. Please be nice, Sourcast. Thank you, Hope. Thomas, I have not forgotten you at all. Shuffling these cards for you. One. There we go. Sonakshi, you are third. All right, let me make sure all these cards are proper. All right, now we need an oracle for Thomas. So Thomas, you have more than 3, but if 3 fall out, more than 3 fall out. They're important. So who do I not have on the list? Keep your head up. Hello, welcome. Oh gosh. All right, here we go. So I have a list of 13 with 3 people on it. All right, Thomas. Here we go. The first card you have is a Major Arcana, the Justice card. Anybody who's new, this is what I'm reading out of. This is a Major Arcana. It's a positive, and it is a yes card. But it says it represents a Libra as well. It says it is advisable to step back and be objective when making decisions. No knee-jerk reactions just to solve problems. So what that means is when you make a knee-jerk reaction to solve the problem that you're in, you're only thinking about that moment in the problem that you're in at that moment, and you're not thinking about the future or the repercussions these knee-jerk reactions can create in the future. So again, step back, be objective, no knee-jerk reactions. That's my coffee pot. You also have the 10 of Swords. 10 represents the completion of a cycle, and it frees you up to start a new one. So congratulations on that. The thing about this 10 of Swords is you may literally feel like you have been stabbed in the back. It does sound like somebody's knocking. This is a betrayal and distress card. Again, it represents the completion of a cycle. You may literally feel like you've been stabbed in the back, but it represents that it's over. At least in that everything is out in the open, and you now know everything. That is what frees you up to start something new. The distress part represents fixed thoughts and rigid thinkings. Again, at least everything is now known and out in the open. Just like the card shows, you now know the ground when you're face down in it. Swords also represent fighting, arguing, discontent, and something that's going to happen fast. Weeks, Thomas. You have the High Priestess, a Major Arcana. This is a positive, and this is a yes card. The High Priestess represents change you didn't realize was going to happen. It's also intuition and gut feeling. So trust, we need to trust our intuition more. This card also says the future is yet unrevealed. Positive change. You have the Two of Wands, which also is a positive. This card represents something happening fast, but days. And this card is a fire yourself up card. It represents hopes and wishes and the need to organize. Sherry, hello, welcome. Sherry, we can add you on the list if you would like. I'd love to pull cards for you. The Two of Wands. This card says, Thomas, plan ahead. Be strategic. It says, where do you want to go? And what do you have to give? Think innovative and fresh ideas. The card says you are in an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. Well, I can't say whether it will be 1 week or 4 weeks, because we do have a suit that represents months, and we have a suit that represents years. So we have days, weeks, months, and years. You have the Two of Pentacles. This is also a need to organize, just like your other two. It represents, a 2 is closer to the beginning of a cycle. 1 is the beginning of the cycle. 10 is the completion of 1. This 2 being at the beginning of a cycle, and this 2, they represent a need to organize. Pentacles is gains, monetary, material, harvest in your heart, in your soul. Anywhere you can enrich your life and make it better is a pentacle. The 2 of Pentacles says balance, dedication, flexibility, adaptability. And for everything you do, make sure someone else does something as well. Keep a balance. Again, 2s are called to organize. You also have the Lover's card, a major arcana, a positive, a yes. You the appearance of major arcanas, multiple major arcanas, represents that there is a powerful current in your life right now surrounding this area of your life. This is a positive. It's a yes. It can represents a Gemini. It says nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability and weakness. This card represents success and unexpected blessings from above. So be open and transparent. You have the exposed card as your oracle, Thomas. Who have I forgot to put on the list? Sherry. Sherry is 4th. Hold on, my dear. We will get to you. The exposed card. This card speaks to the feelings that surface as a result of feeling vulnerable. Are you comfortable putting yourself out there? Does facing criticism cause you to freeze up? What opportunities have you missed because of a fear of being seen? This card may also present itself as a call to examine your situation more carefully as a piece of valuable information is becoming clearer. Something or someone may expose their flaws or weaknesses, and this may prove to be beneficial information in the future. Sonakshi, I am going to ask for your help today. And you are next, Sonakshi. My friends, anybody who's new and doesn't know, at the top of the list, I apologize, at the top of the chat, my email is highlighted. I offer free in-depth card readings. That's 10 or more cards, not just a couple that fall out. Because they're free, they come out every Wednesday. Sometimes I can add in another one. So I'm booked ahead. Because they're free, I'm booked ahead. But if anybody wants to get on the list, send me an email. I would be happy to do an in-depth card reading for you. And also, you get a chance to choose from 7 different subjects for your reading. Okay, so with that said, Sonakshi, you are next. All right, perfect. Everybody is usually pretty good. We, Sonakshi, you know that we put up with a little bit of people, a little bit, but not a lot. Most people are great. Thomas, you are welcome. You are welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. And happy holidays. Happy holidays. All right, Sonakshi. Let's see what the cards have for you. And if you don't want the crow oracles, my friend, I'll use the maps if you would like. Or the mermaids. Oh my gosh, I love Christmas too. Um, those subscribers who have been here for a long time, have been with me forever, know my daughter passed away in 2021. So Christmas, all the holidays, every day of the year is difficult, but the holidays are worse. But I have grandkids, other children and grandkids. So hold on, let me get this other card for Sonakshi. There we go. So the holidays and are just are starting to mean more to me. Are starting to mean something to me again. Lizzie, absolutely, my dear. Thank you. Um, yeah, so I can. So yes, I love Christmas too, and I'm starting to appreciate it again this year. All right, just need an oracle. Preeth, hello, welcome. Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. Cancer doesn't discriminate. She was married, had 4 children. It's terrible situation, but we learn to wake up and go to sleep with it. So, Sonakshi, the first card you have is the 6 of Swords. Let me get this book closer. Wait, who did I miss? Preeth. Let's add you to the list. But thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh, and you just lost your grandma. Oh, my friends. My heart goes out to you. My condolences, my friend. All right, Sonakshi, the 6 of Swords represents... Swords represents fighting, arguing, discontent, not happy. Now, it may be this fighting and discontent. It could be inner emotions too, not literally with somebody else. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. So this card represents new horizons in moving on. Now, this may be an emotional time, but the card says before you go, Sonakshi, become a better you. You have the Hierophant, a major arcana, a positive, a yes card. The Hierophant says to seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. So again, you literally know this person. You know this person's been there, done that. They don't lie. And you don't have to fact check the things that they tell you. So go to them, talk to them. They'll be a good ear to listen. And if they don't have any advice for you, they at least will not gossip about the things you talk about. Now, because tarot have 2 meanings, they're very, very cheeky cards. This card can also represent an unwelcome authority in your life, like a parent or, let me see if I have anything else written down. It generally represents a parent, unwanted advice from a parent, authority from a parent. You also have the Temperance card, a major arcana, a positive. Jasmine, hello, welcome. This card represents a change and to go for it when the time is right and only when the time is right. Temperance is an emotional and physical balance. So this stage needs to be handled carefully because it can easily spoil emotional and physical balance. Your oracle for the day, Sonakshi, is the Sacred Space card. This card says, the sacred space may point to an inner place, a belief you hold dear. It is a place that brings comfort and nurtures your development. This is your sanctuary. When you receive this card, it's a call to rejuvenate your spirit. It's time to connect with the healing energy of your sacred space. Make time to connect with this space, as it will help you center your energy and recharge your spirit. All right, let's put Jasmine on the list. You are 7th. And I love your name. Some of our very good friends are, their daughter's name is Jasmine. Sherry, you are next. Garrett, hello, welcome. Let's get you on the list as well. You're number 8. Abhay Bisht. Abhay. Okay, so it's Abhay. Is that how you pronounce your name? Abhay? Yes, Abhay. You are number 9. And I'm on number 4. Aw, Sonakshi, thank you. You are sweet, my dear. You are sweet. Is it Kaya? Welcome. Thank you. If you're talking to me, I'm a grandma, and I am 54. And in March, I'll be double digits. I'll be 55 in March. Kaya, would you like to be added to the list? I have to put some coffee in my cup. So, one moment, please. Again, I believe it's Sherry's turn. So Sherry, if you have any questions, now's a great time to start typing, because Grandma's slow. Okay, I am back. Kaya, you're 55 too. So check it out. A sneak peek. This is one of my new crochet videos. A mug rug. I have a bunch of them. I stinking love these things. Bohippian style mug rug. I'm going to add you to the list. And here's a couple more that I made. This is the original one that I found the pattern for. But I had to redo it because it's not quite what I wanted. My second one was a flop. Starting to look like a Swiffer pad. And then I was like, all right, just redo the pattern for something you want. So these are what I came up with, these cute little mug rugs. I have that video's coming out very soon. It's scheduled to come out. All right, Sherry. Kai, let's put Kaya on the list. You're 10th. Oh, thank you. I love it. I did it for Halloween, and my plant loves it. So it's staying. It'll be like the goose everybody has out on their front stoop that they change outfits for. Yeah, I'll just have a skeleton inside. Marley, hello, welcome. No, that was for either Hope or Thomas. Maybe even Sonakshi, Sherry. Let's put Marley on the list. Marley, you are 11th. And, oh my gosh. So I'm going to try to pronounce, your name went away. All right. Let's get started. Let's keep going before the list gets too huge. It said, I think it said Ablo. Ablo something. I didn't see your whole name, but thank you for being here. All right, Sherry. Let's see what the cards have for you. Your question's already up there, so the cards aren't going to change, whether you rewrite it or not. So, let's see what they say. One more good shuffle. Ooh, hold on to them. I'm trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we've been having a lot of fun trying to get there. So every subscriber is a win for me. So if I don't make it, I'm not going to be disappointed. Sherry, you have 5 tarot cards. Okay, perfect, Jasmine. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate all the help I can get. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. One more good shuffle for Sherry. And then Lizzie is next. There we go. So Sherry, you actually have 2 oracle cards. But we start with the tarot. The first one you have is a 5 of Wands. Wands represents something that's happening fast, days. 5s are also halfway point in that 1 through 10 cycle I talk about. And it is a call for you to put boundaries in place. Now remember, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. Vibe sick. Hello and welcome. I'll put you on the list and I will shuffle for you then. So a 5 of Wands is a push and shove card. You see it looks like there's fighting. This is play fighting. If it were serious, there would be swords. So, competition in the name of the game. You will win and you'll make sure of it. Winning is the most important thing to you and you will do anything to be seen as successful. Again, this is for Sherry. We're on number 4. You also have the Sun card, a major arcana. The Sun represents a 1-year period. And after this 1-year period and overcoming some obstacles, you now find yourself in a place of positivity, clarity, illumination. The card says you should put yourself first for a change, treat yourself, and to remember that life is to be lived to the fullest. You're not meant to live your life on the sidelines. Jump in with both feet. If you don't like where you land, well, then take a different path. You have the King of Wands, again, representing something happening fast, positive. Yes card. It says take action and express your reason to be, Sherry. It says you can inspire enthusiasm where there is lethargy. You put vigor into any occasion you grace with your presence. And you are a master at putting a new spin on any situation. So again, something fast, positive, days, and it is time to take action and express your reason. You have another Wands card, 2 of Wands. I don't know how many more yeses you need in this reading. Positive, yes. Something's coming, something's going to happen, days. This is a hopes, wishes, and organized card. It says fire yourself up, which means plan ahead, be strategic, where do you want to go, and what do you have to give. The card says think innovative, think fresh ideas. And it says you are in an excellent position to join forces with another person who shares your same vision. You have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords says to be alert, be ready to defend yourself, and speak your mind. What it means is if there is anybody who is not in line with the things you want, the things, your visions, your quest, your path, speak your mind. Be ready to defend yourself. Be alert. So do not allow somebody to try to assert a hierarchy over you. Again, be alert, be ready to defend yourself, and speak your mind. Your oracle for the day is the Bond card. You have two of them. This card, use this as an opportunity to focus on areas of your life that feel deeply connected. It is here that you find your strength to push forward and conjure the enthusiasm needed to reach a goal. And you also have the caching card. It says that you may find yourself keeping an idea or possession hidden until the time is right, or you're simply unwilling to let go of something you aren't using out of fear someone else may benefit from your release or surrendering. This card says sometimes the moment is not right to move forward. However, it doesn't mean the time will never arrive. You may be working on a project that holds a great deal of promise. You just don't have the time or energy to devote at the moment. Setting aside the idea doesn't mean you're giving it up. It just means you recognize there is value in waiting. This card may also indicate that you will benefit from investing. This may be investing in yourself or investing in a financial institution. And let me take the opportunity to mention tarot and oracle cards are not a financial institution and cannot help you in that way, in any way, shape, or form when it comes to that. So, I hope you enjoyed your reading, my friend Sherry. Again, I'll state at the top of the chat is an email, my email. If you'd like an in-depth card reading, 10 or more cards, send me a list. It's actually Lizzie's turn. We're on number 5. Sorry, Jasmine. Nope, it's Lizzie. You're number 7, Jasmine. And we are on number 5. Oops. If I could shuffle. Goodness gracious. Vibes. You are on, you're number 12. Now, if anybody wants to be next and not wait in line, a super chat will get you next in line. And let me also take the moment to say, when I say a super chat, I'm not asking for your checking account or your savings account. I've been notified that you can literally donate 50 cents. So, yeah, if you want to be next, a super chat will guarantee you next, and you don't have to wait your turn. All right, Lizzie. There's 3 cards right there. You're at a halfway point. You have a 5 of Pentacles. Joe, hello, welcome. Absolutely. I support everybody's rights. Everybody should have a right. All their rights. Oh my goodness. All right, I got to concentrate. But welcome, my friend. Welcome. Before you know it, we'll be pulling a card for Joe. And not Lizzie. All right, hold on. Lizzie. Country Love, hello. How are you, my dear? You're number 13. Darth Clorox, hello, welcome. I'm good, thank you. Thank you. For Monday, not bad. All right, Lizzie. So again, you have the Five of Pentacles. This is a halfway point. And again, it's a call for boundaries. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep us safe. This card represents monetary, relationship, or material trouble. And you can see in the card, the people up front here literally look like they are having monetary, material, and quite possibly relationship troubles as they pass a window of abundance. Pentacles are gains, monetary, material, harvest in your heart, in your soul, anywhere. Anywhere you can make your life better is a pentacle. So this is a window of abundance. The card says you are halfway there. You see others have what you don't, and it all beckons you. The card says sometimes we must experience this feeling to strive for a better life and to set off on the hard road of ambition. You have the Seven of Swords. This is one of the cards I dislike most. It's a warning and a trespass card. Actually, it should be one of my favorite because it's a warning and it warns you. Crip Blue, hello, welcome. This card represents, again, warning or trespass. It's a warning card. It represents trespassing or the stealing of ideas. It's also a call to reorganize. So, be careful with sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? And also, careful of being trusting when it comes to home, school, work, whichever one pertains to you, Lizzie, because your ideas may be passed off as their own, So you have been warned. And I have feared of that in some of your other readings, that somebody may be reaping the rewards of what you sow. Simaholic, hello, welcome. So I have I have a few spots left. Crip Blue. Oops, don't lose you guys. Oh no. Simaholic. All right, let's keep going. The Knight of Wands. This represents something approaching fast, days. And the Knight of Wands says, this is a corresponding card, and it represents that everybody will benefit as long as you are aware of this. This is super important. The Knight of Wands is a very enthusiastic person, and they have a lot of good ideas, which is usually very good. We all want to know that person. They have that get up and go. Again, they're very enthusiastic. But the thing about this person is they must be in charge. They need everybody to know they're in charge. This person is going to get carried away, and they're going to lose interest, Lizzie. This person is not a team player. And this person tends to be self-employed. Your oracle for the day is the Memory card. This card asks you to examine areas where you may be letting a past hurt or situation impact how you engage with someone today. Are you cautious or holding a grudge? Do you expect others to behave a certain way because of past behavior? Oh, Phoenix Rose, I was thinking about you earlier, my dear. I'm so sorry about your grandpa. Aw. Well, let's make Dave a moderator. Phoenix Rose, welcome, my dear. And Again, my condolences to you and your family on the passing of your grandpa. So let's put Phoenix Rose on the list. And thank you for the email. It was from Mary. Phoenix, letting us know. Yes, I understand that, my dear. Um, I didn't know you were 14. I actually presumed by the pictures that you were younger. But 14, wow. Mary's your mom. My heart goes out to your mom. Aniket, I am good. How are you? Okay, so now we have, oh, that was Lizzie. Preeth. Oh my gosh. My heart is broken today for you guys. I do remember him saying something about a birthday. I know it. I know it's sad. All right, Preeth. But I'm so glad Phoenix Rose is here to keep his spot and keep his memory going going on in our family. Jasmine, you will be next. As soon as I'm done with Preeth. All right. The first card you have, Preeth, is the Emperor. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. A major arcana. And it represents a father figure. So exercise your authority, but maintain your boundaries. Boundaries has been coming up a lot today. Aw, he did. So he had a lot of them, huh? Do you know how to take pictures and share to the community tab, Phoenix? That would be amazing to see those. So boundaries has been coming up a lot for people today. And remember, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. We do that all too often in life. We build walls to keep people out because we think it keeps us safe. But again, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep us safe. You also have a Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is an advancement card. Wands represents something happening fast, days, positive. It's a yes card. So advancement. It's an activating, represents new horizons and promises. You have the Justice card, a positive, a yes. Yeah, do that. That would be awesome. Hopefully your mom says yes. This card represents a Libra, and it says it is advisable to step back and be objective when making decisions. No knee-jerk reactions just to solve problems. Again, when you do that, you're not thinking about the future and the problems that these knee-jerk reactions might cause. All right, you also have the Empress card, a major arcana. The Empress represents home. This is a neutral energy card. Again, I can't stress enough how much this card represents home. And when components align, more creates more. Again, home. Uh, more laughter in the home creates more laughter. Uh, more fighting creates more fighting. So this is a reap what you sow card. Your oracle for the day is the distance card. Marcia, hello, welcome. That's not distance, goodness gracious. It is distraction. This card represents that someone or a situation may be calling you away from what you need to focus on. And as a result, you may end up losing something of valuable. Again, it may serve as a warning that a successful conclusion may be at risk due to something drawing your attention away from the goal. Jasmine, it is your turn, my dear. Okay, Marcia, how was your weekend? Jasmine, it is your turn. All right, that's fine. No problem, my dear. We're just glad you're here in your grandpa's spot. With a wrench, too. All right, Jasmine. Will there be a reunion? I see a yes. Let me finish shuffling and getting it. Let me get an oracle, Jasmine, and then we will go through the cards one by one. Oh, Marcia, you have an Arctic blast coming. Oh, goodness gracious. Can you keep it? Don't send it our way. All right, Jasmine. Let me get an oracle and we'll see what the cards have for you. It's Jasmine. Oh, my goodness, Jasmine. You've got a lot of good cards, my dear. So I'm so glad you were patient and you were waiting your turn. That's fine, Phoenix. If you stick around and decide that when it is your turn, that you would want one, I will do everything I can to make sure you do understand them, if you want them. All right, Jasmine. So again, the answer to your question is a yes. You have the Ten of Cups. Cups is our emotions suit. Is also a positive. It's a yes card, and it represents something happening slow in months. But this card represents a domestic bliss. It says to enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it. You also have the Temperance card, a major arcana. This is a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents change and to go for it when the time is right. Now, this card represents an emotional and a physical balance, Jasmine. So this stage needs to be handled carefully, otherwise it could easily spoil. Now, you asked for some dates. I have, Jasmine, I have these dates for you, November 23rd through December 21st. And I also have the Six of Pentacles. This card represents charity and recognition. This card represents the fact that you might be recognized for something good you've done, and you may receive a monetary reward. If that's the case, Jasmine, make sure you pay off all debt and then give to charity. And your oracle for the day, just one of my favorite cards, is the anomaly. This card may appear if you are okay. So something is going to appear, and it will be hard not to notice or avoid it. It will be strikingly clear that what you encounter will be abnormally good or perhaps bad. Either way, Jasmine, it's going to stand out. This card may appear if you are contemplating an event within a relationship. You may find yourself questioning someone's behavior, good or bad. Does it serve as an indication of who they truly are? Or was the situation a rare event and out of character? Sometimes we just need to have one small encounter, an outlier, to understand a greater potential, or to be able to rule out an absolute. Chris, hello, welcome. Chris, please be nice. Sunil, hello, welcome. Jimmy, hello, welcome. Dave, I don't know if anybody's mentioned, but Dave's granddaughter, Phoenix Rose, is using his, oh my gosh, my dear, yes, he did. We loved your grandpa. Jasmine, you are welcome. You are so very welcome. I claim it for you, my dear. Garrett, it is your turn. Yes, my friends, remember, Phoenix Rose is 14. Oh, Light Flame, I am so sorry about your dog. I have had 2 of them pass away, and it's horrible. It's so heartbreaking. They're our babies. Icicle Heart, hello, welcome. This is live, yes. Garrett. 1, 2. All right. I'm not sure if Garrett is still here. It doesn't matter because most people just come back anyway. But Garrett, I hope you are here, my friend. Is that Hanabio? Hanabio. Hello and welcome, my friend. If I missed anybody and didn't say hello to you, I apologize. And I didn't mean to skip over you. All right, Garrett, we just need one oracle for Garrett. There it is. Meow. Hello, welcome. Oh my gosh. So I asked and looked it up, and I hear 6-7 is not anywhere near what I thought it was at all. It just means whatever or so. Yeah. All right, Garrett. The first card you have is the 5 of Pentacles. So my list is full, but if anybody wants to be next, a super chat is required. Or otherwise, yeah, that is the only way to be next in line. Or otherwise, you got to wait your turn and quite possibly not even get on the list. So this card represents monetary, material, and quite possibly relationship trouble. It's a halfway point. Pentacles are abundance. I call it a GAINZ card. So the couple is walking past a window of abundance. Again, it's a halfway point. And you see others have what you don't. It all beckons you. This card says sometimes we must experience this feeling to strive for a better life and to set off on the hard road of ambition. Garrett, I have to ask if you've been putting applications in play anywhere, because this card is an apprenticeship card and cooperation. So it represents that if you have been putting applications in, it's a good indication that you're going to be chosen. So again, apprenticeship and cooperation. It's the beginning of something. Learning. You also have a Three of Swords. This card represents petty conflict. It says grudges need to be dropped and someone needs to step back and act as mediator or it's just going to get worse. And it represents something happening fast, like weeks. It needs to be done soon. You have the Ten of Swords, which represents betrayal and distress. Something happened that you least expected. You may literally feel like you were stabbed in the back and that you are face down in the dirt. The 10 represents the completion of a cycle, and it allows you to start a new one. It says that at least everything is now known and it is out in the open. You now know the ground you're in when you're face down in it, and it allows you to start fresh and new. You have Major Arcana, the Strength card. This is a positive card. It's a yes card, and it is a through inner strength card. Through inner strength, it is power, courage, being generous. So be like the trees, strong but bendable. Stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. Your oracle for the day is abundance. Now, granted, receiving this card, this card may appear if you need a reminder that from your current position, you might not see what is out there waiting for you. Of course, most of the time, this card represents a positive outcome. However, because just like the tarot, crows can be a bit cheeky, and the meaning could very well indicate an abundance of something less favorable. Example, an abundance of water in your basement. That's an example. Abhay, it is your turn, my friend. Draven, hello. And our condolences for your grandpa, my friend. We all miss him very much so. He was a great person. He made us all laugh. All right, Abhay. Mary, I have a huge list, so I'm not adding anybody to the list, but guaranteed to be next. A super chat will guarantee you next in line no matter what. And I'll take the opportunity to mention that I'm not asking for your savings account or your checking account. You can literally donate like 50 cents. I believe that's the least amount. So, yep, anything will get you next in line. Some of these cards are just crazy. There we go. So, when a whole chunk of them fall out, it just means I'm not holding on to them tight enough. But, Mary, if we get to you, we could totally try to answer a yes or no question. All right, Abhay, the first card you have is the Seven of Cups. This card is a call to reorganize. It's an inspiration and imagination card. You see all cups are overflowing and are full and overflowing. Simaholic, thank you. My friend, thank you. You will be next. All right, so uh, inspiration and imagination. All the cups are full and overflowing. What worked in the beginning to fill all your cups to overflowing may not be working anymore, may not be working as well. It's a call to reorganize. But remember, this card is also says that imagination needs to be kept in check. So there's downright fanciful, and then there's downright deluded. Let me back up. So there is fanciful, and there's downright deluded. Use your imagination in practical ways, or it will use you. There are pie in the sky ideas, and that's your right. Just do not expect anyone else to feast on them. So remember, so is fate revealing the truth, is what the card says. You may need to reorganize. You have the King of Swords. This is a warning card. It says don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. So this is no time to relax your guard. You have the Knight of Cups. Cups is our emotions. And this, the Knight comes with a quest. And the quest is for you to fulfill your desires, what you're passionate about. People may say you're self-absorbed about it, but again, this is your quest. You have a Six of Swords, which represents new horizons and moving on. It's going to be an emotional time, but before you go, become a better you. And you have the Six of Wands. This card represents that things are good at the moment. You have achieved success, but be wary of experiencing dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of success. So what that means is be thankful and grateful for the things you encounter in your life. And the universe responds by sending you more. You have the Eight of Cups. This card represents forward movement. There is finally forward movement. It represents that you may feel like you've been on a plateau. The eclipse signifies transience and rarity. And it says change is needed for growth. It is of importance to avoid a state of stagnation. You must move. Your oracle for the day is the Grief card. This card may appear if you have suppressed emotions around a loss. For growth to take place, you must address an ending. This allows for closure. There is no right way or wrong way to grieve. This is a ritual unique to you. So crows, they make time to grieve. They have funerals, and they gather solemnly around their fallen friends in silence. It is essential to allow yourself time to feel sadness for a loss. Honor the memory and express your emotions. Healing begins the moment you confront the source of your anger. So make time to mourn. Allow the feelings to surface, because there are important lessons within the sorrow for the living. Next is Kaya. Or Kaya. Oh, nope, sorry, I'm wrong. It's Simaholic. I apologize. And then Raymond, hello, welcome. And then Raymond. I can't even read my own notes, you guys. Simaholic, you are next, my friend. Apologize for that. He said he used to have a pet crow, and that's why he always chose the crow cards. Happy holidays to you too, Raymond. And thanks for being here. So, Simaholic, you're next, and then Raymond. I would love to have a pet crow. I mean, we have a whole bunch of them in the backyard, but as soon as I go out back, they scatter to the trees. So, do you have any tips on how I can get them to come closer to me, Phoenix? Do you like Phoenix or Phoenix Rose? All right, Simaholic. We just need a couple more. We just need one more. Oh my gosh, you have a bearded dragon. How stinking cool. Miss Simmons, I have a huge list, but just like Simaholic and Raymond, a super chat will get you immediately next in line. So you don't have to wait your turn. Sonakshi, thank you so much for helping out. You're the best. Have a beautiful day. All right. Simaholic. The first card you have is the Moon card. It represents a Pisces. It's a neutral energy. Thank you very much, Simaholic. So, you will be after Raymond. I mean, not Miss Simmons. All right, Simaholic. The Moon card. This represents a Pisces. It's a neutral energy card. It's a major arcana, and it represents the call. It's a call for you to go on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does every month, so you can become unstuck. So the moon has multiple phases. Rishu, hello, welcome. Each phase represents an emotion. So this is going to be an emotional time for you. But after you go through this journey of renewal, this card represents new and full. You have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords comes with a message, and the message is to be alert, be ready to defend yourself, and speak your mind, which means don't let someone try to assert a hierarchy over you. Speak your mind. You have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a reliable person, and this person is dependable. You know this person. You can count on this person. But when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction. They are very commitment phobic. And you have the Five of Pentacles. This one represents monetary, relationship, or material trouble. It's a halfway point. You see others have what you don't, and it all beckons you. My friend, sometimes we must experience this to strive for a better life and set off on that hard road of ambition. Melissa, hello, welcome. How was your weekend? And you have the Six of Wands, which represents something happening fast, days. It's a positive, it's a yes, and it represents that things are good at the moment. You have achieved success, but be wary of experiencing dissatisfaction after experiencing the heady heights of success. This card is a call. It's just a call to be thankful and grateful for the things that happen in your life. And the universe responds by sending you more. Your oracle for the day is the Release card. This card, when this card shows up, it is the next. All right. When the time comes and you cannot grieve anymore It is time to let go. Release is that next step. This card may come when you need help moving forward or accepting an ending. It is time to move on. Rise up and release yourself from the past. Release represents the transition between letting go and moving on. It is a moment when you become aware that you can no longer hold on to the past or an event that cannot be altered. You may need to consider if your situation is blocked or impacted by something that needs to be released. Sadeka, hello, welcome. So that was for Simaholic. Raymond is next, and then Miss Simmons. Raymond. Mary. The only way I can add you to the list, I mean, I can put you on the list, but I cannot promise that I can get to you. But a super thanks, super chat will get you immediately next. All right, so this is for Raymond. Thank you. Whoops. Oops. The chat moves so fast, I almost timed out Marsha. Don't do that. All right, Raymond. And Mrs. Simmons is next. Miss Simmons is next. Raymond, the first card you have is a Major Arcana, the Fool card. This card represents that you are finding yourself trying to find a beginning at an end. I know, don't do that. Don't do that. Raymond, the first card you have is the Major Arcana, the Fool card. Again, it represents that you are finding a beginning at an end. You are on an unexpected journey. So follow this path. Don't be held back by people who call you a dreamer. And remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. You have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles represents selfishness, but for a reason. This is a material security and financial stability card. So, there is a desire to control resources, all resources. This card indicates greed, stubbornness, and possessiveness. Again, for a reason. And the reason being material security and financial stability. You have the the Five of Swords, Raymond. This is a stop being defensive card. There will never be a resolution to conflict as long as we put too much emphasis on being defensive. So be careful not to be paranoid and see treachery where there is none. Your oracle for the day is the self-interest card. This indicates that you may be looking out for only yourself, and as a result, others will be impacted. Now, on the flip side, be aware of the actions taken by those around you, as someone may try to come in and take more than their fair share. Depending on your self-interest, or depending on your situation, self-interest may indicate that you are in need of some pampering, or that it is time to put your needs above others. Miss Simmons, you are next. I will be right back, my friends. Hold down the fort. Okay. I have to keep my eye on the outdoors there because I have packages coming. All right, Miss Simmons, let's get your cards pulled. Full military. Aw, good for him. Yes, that was for Raymond. So this is for Miss Simmons. She says I'm nervous. Don't be nervous, my dear. So, my friends, don't forget at the top of the chat, my email is highlighted. If anybody would like an in-depth card reading, that's 10 plus cards, not just a few that fall out. We have already done yours, my friend. So you may want to go back to an hour and a half. You can rewind. Plus I upload the videos. You were number 9, my friend. Alright, now we need an oracle for Miss Simmons. So the first card you have is the Page of Cups. The Page is a court card. And if anybody, you know, just from watching movies and stuff, we all know a page is someone young. And they generally come with a message. Cups represent our emotions. They're a positive, they're a yes, and they represent something happening slow. Months. This card says to enjoy life. Make the most of living your life to the fullest. Savor being the center of attention. And live life like there's literally no tomorrow. So live in the here, the now, not yesterday or tomorrow. When you think something will happen to make this or everything right. So in the here, in the now, and savor being the center of attention. You have the King of Wands, which represents something happening fast. Days. It's a positive, it's a yes. It says take action, express your reason to be. The King of Wands says that you can inspire enthusiasm where there is lethargy. You put vigor into any occasion you grace with your presence. And you're a master at putting a new spin on any situation. So, again, fast, days. Take action and express your reason to be. You have a 10 of Swords. Tens represent the completion of a cycle. This card represents betrayal and distress. So like the card shows, you may literally feel like you were stabbed in the back. And you may feel like you're face down in the dirt. Again, it's a 10. It represents the completion of a cycle and allows you to start a new one. At least everything is now known. Everything is out in the open. And just like the card shows, you know the ground when you're face down in it. And it frees you up to start fresh. You have the Magician card, a major arcana. It's a positive, it's a yes card. And it represents something happening fast. And it says to use all your resources to attain the success you deserve. And it's all in the know-how. So, whatever happens, again, it's going to happen fast. Days, whatever the wands, whatever's approaching, you already know. You have the experience and you already know how to do it. It's all in the know-how. Positive and fast. Encourages you to be resourceful. Your oracle for the day is the Observation card. This card asks that you hold back from reacting and you take time to analyze the situation. There may be something of value that will only reveal itself if given the time. This card may also indicate that you would be better served by being a spectator and staying out of a situation. You will learn more from listening than from talking. You are welcome, my friend. You are welcome. So now it is Kaya. It is your turn. Sedeka, no, it is not your turn. I haven't even added you to the list because it is so huge. I can add you to the list, but I can't promise you that I'm going to get to you because we have a ton of people still, and I have less than half hour. Miss Simmons, you are so very welcome. But a super chat will get you next in line immediately, Sedeka. And remember, I'm not asking for any, a minimal is 50 cents, I believe. Yeah, it's, we did Sonakshi's already. Sonakshi was, third in line. Melvin, hello. Sedeka, I have put you on the, list. You're an extra. Like I said, I have less than half an hour. I'll do the best I can. This is for Kaya. Or Kaya. However you pronounce your name, my friend, I apologize. It's probably Kaya. The first card you have is Phoenix. Thank you for being here. And again, condolences, my friend. Kaya, the first card you have is the Five of Pentacles. It's a halfway point, and it represents money, monetary, material, or relationship trouble. It's a halfway point. You see others have what you don't, and it all beckons you. This card says sometimes you must experience this to strive for a better life and to set off on the hard road of ambition. This has popped up a few times today. You have the Nine of Cups, which represents abundance. It says that you're pleased with yourself and that you surround yourself with your achievements. You love to entertain and be the life and soul of the party. It says you can have all you wish and vision, all you desire, if you wish and vision a better life. This card represents contentment and happiness are the rewards of dedication to a purpose. Dedication to a purpose. You have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords says withdraw, get some air, choose your words wisely, for they are sharp and they can make or break a difficult situation. The thing, Kaya, is that this card, the Page of Swords, is also the sword of criticism. And it has two edges. The judgment of others and your judgment of yourself. Your oracle for the day is the Perspective card. When this appears, your situation will benefit from slowing down and holding off on any significant decision making, as you may not have all the information that is available to ensure all aspects of the situation are considered. Marley, you are next. All right, one good shuffle for Marley. Mary, I have you on the list as an extra. I'm doing the best I can to get through everybody. But like I said, I have less than 20 minutes, and I cannot guarantee that I'll get to you. But a super chat will get you next in line, guaranteed. Hanabi, hello, welcome. There we go. Marley, the first card you have is the Seven of Swords. This is a warning card, and it represents trespass or the stealing of ideas. Also something that's going to happen fast, like weeks. So, be careful of sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? And be careful of being too trusting. Work, home, or school, whatever one pertains to you. Your ideas may be passed off as their own, and you don't want others to reap the rewards that you have sown. So you have been warned. You have an Ace of Wands, which represents a new cycle. It is the urge to move on and get out and do something new. This can be maybe just a new look, a new career, a new neighborhood. The thing is you can no longer stay where you are. You are full of pioneer spirit, and it drives you forward. The thing is, you must make the first move, and you must believe in your vision. It may be the making of you. You have the Chariot, which represents forward movement. Finally, it's a victory card. So finally, forward movement. But my friend, take the road less traveled. If everybody's going this way for opportunities, you go the other way. There will be more doors open for you to succeed if you go the other way. Take the road less traveled. You also have the Tower card, a major arcana. This card represents a sudden change, just like lightning striking. Sudden. Destruction crumbling down. Sudden change. It's a neutral energy card because it's not going to be pleasant. And it's most likely already happening. It also represents the end of restriction. And this sudden change could be through no fault of your own. Just like the lightning strike, through no fault of your own. The good thing about it, the only good thing about it, is the fact that you get to sweep away the rubble, or wash the blackboard clean, however you want to say it, and start over fresh, like none of this ever happened. Your oracle for the day is the Perspective card. This just popped up. And it says that your situation will benefit from slowing down and holding off on any significant decision making, as you may not have all the information that is available to ensure all aspects of the situation are considered. Vibe, it is your turn. Vibe sick. Hanabi, I'm not going to be able to get to you, my friend. I will not be able to get to you today. But a super chat will definitely get you next in line today. You will automatically be next. But if not, I will be here tomorrow, 10 a.m. New York time. And you can try again tomorrow. Vibe sick. All we need are some. And then Country Love is next. Vibe sick, the first card you have is a major arcana, the Empress. Neutral energy card represents home. And it's a reap what you sow card. So when components align, more creates more. Again, I say reap what you sow. It's home. So more laughter creates more laughter. More fighting in anger creates more fighting in anger. The next card you have is the Five of Cups. Cups are our emotions. And the 5 is a call for you to put boundaries in place. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe, Vibe sick. In the 5 of Cups represents loss. With this loss, you may encounter feelings of guilt or shame. But it is loss, but something remains. You can see the cups have, 3 of them have spilled over and 2 of them are upright. That can represent that 3 has been taken and 2 are left. It can represent an inheritance from a father, or an inheritance, a patrimony inheritance, which is an inheritance from a male in the family. It can also represent that it's time to turn your back on past mistakes, which may be the reason why you have those feelings of shame and guilt. You have the 6 of Swords, which represents moving on and new horizons. It's going to be an emotional time. So before you go, become a better you. You have a major arcana, the Death card. This card represents an inevitable change. It's a neutral energy. Don't freak out. It doesn't mean you're going to wake up not breathing in the morning. It represents that you're going through an inevitable change, and it will be very transformative. You have a 6 of Pentacles. This card represents charity and recognition. So you may be recognized for something good you've done, and you may receive a monetary reward. If so, pay off all debt and then give to charity. If that doesn't resonate, maybe you've been asked to give somebody's name for recognition. Your oracle card for the day is the Influence card. This card brings to your awareness the decisions you may have not have made if it weren't for an outside force leading the way. Just like a Pied Piper with intoxicating music, you may be caught in another spell. Now, a situation, whether it's current, past, or in the near future, may be the result of someone's charm or talent at swaying people. When this card appears, consider taking a moment to examine if you have been swayed into making a decision you might not have made if the situation were different. Example, a salesperson can influence your decision to buy something you would not generally purchase if they know how to sway you. Country Love, it is your turn. Thank you for being so patient. Sister Susan, hello. We could all use good vibes, Sister Susan. We could all use good vibes. Are you going to be home? I will call you when we're done. One more, country love. One more. Sister Susan, I don't think you were around when we were talking to Dave's granddaughter. They notified us that Dave passed away, and his battle with cancer is over. All right, country love, we need an oracle for you. All right, country love, the first card you have is the Tower card. Major Arcana. This card is a neutral energy card because you're going to go through some emotions. That's why it's a neutral energy card. It represents sudden change. This sudden change is probably already happening. It represents the end of restriction. This sudden change is through no fault of your own. And it frees you up to start over fresh and new, like this has never happened. That's right, no more suffering. The next card I have for you, country love, is the Emperor. This is another major arcana, and it represents a father figure. It's a positive, it's a yes. And the father figure says to exercise your authority, but maintain your boundaries. There's been a heck of a lot of boundary cards today. And you have another boundary card, which are, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are doors to keep you safe. You have the push and shove card. It's a 5. A call to put boundaries in place. This is competition in the name of the game. Country love, you will win, and you'll make sure of it. Winning is the most important thing to you, and you will do anything to be seen as successful. Boundaries. Your oracle for the day is the Teamwork card. This card says call upon your team, your family, or your friends to assist you when facing a challenge that requires more than you can comfortably handle. Teamwork strengthens bonds, creates positive memories, and reinforces an awareness that you are not alone. You are not alone. Aniket, it is your turn, my friend. Is Mary still here? You're welcome. You are welcome. Aniket's like, I gotta go. All right, so let's reshuffle and do for Mary. Is Mary still here? Or Sadeka? I think they all left. They didn't want to wait. That's too bad. because we have almost 10 extra minutes. Well, Marcia, I got some cards for you, my dear. And then we'll be ending this video. No, is Sister Susan still here? Yes, we'll do you and Sister Susan. Treasure Royalty, hello, welcome. I have just under 10 minutes. So if you'd like a card, we could totally pull some cards for you. Everybody that was on the list left. They got tired of waiting. All right, Marcia, the first card you have is the Eight of Wands. It represents something happening fast, days. It represents exciting news in moving projects forward. So, something happening fast. Speed toward end promises assured felicity. You have the Two of Wands, fast, days. It's a hopes and wishes card, and it says to fire yourself up. It's an organizing card as well. It says plan ahead, be strategic. Where do you want to go? What do you have to give? It says think innovative and fresh ideas. You're in an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. You have a Two of Cups, which represents a relationship. And this relationship is that which nature has sanctified. It represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord. You have the Seven of Swords, which is a warning card. It represents trespassing or the stealing of ideas. So keep your ideas to yourself, Marcia. Don't tell anybody, even your bestest, closest friend. Even if they pinky promise, I don't care. Don't share any information. So be careful of sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? And be careful of being too trusting when it comes to work, home, or school. Your ideas may be passed off as their own. So again, you have been warned. Your oracle for the day is the Balance card, Marcia. This card may appear when you need to call upon your inner strength, as an approaching situation may test your ability to stay cool and composed. Just like the wind, it will make its presence known and then move along. This card can also appear when your daily schedule could use some reorganizing. You have some twos here and a seven, all cards that represent organize and reorganize. So are you creating time for yourself, or is your day consumed with tasks that drain your energy? Paul, hello, welcome. Treasure. Treasure, let's see what we get for you. I have only a couple of minutes, and I'll be ending the video. All right, Treasure. Let's see what we have. Marcia, you're welcome. It's consumed. I know. Especially with the holidays. Don't forget, take time for yourself and relax. Breathe. No stress for the holidays. We should make a song. I made the first line. Uh-oh. All right. Paul, I'm not going to be able to get to you today, as you tuned in at the tail end of our live stream. But I will be back tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. New York time, if you want to try to get on the list then. All right, Treasure, the first card you have is the Four of Cups. Cups is our emotion suit. The Four of Cups represents self-pity. You're becoming a little obsessed. You need to get out more. This is a card of routine, but boredom in being in a rut. And it also represents quite possibly a missed opportunity. So look for an opportunity you overlooked. But don't take so long deliberating over things that you miss out on the opportunity as well. You have the Page of Swords, the Page of Swords that says, withdraw, get some air, choose your words wisely, for they are sharp and they can make or break a difficult situation. The Page of Swords is also the card of criticism, the sword of criticism, and it has two edges, the judgment of others and your judgment of yourself. You have the Queen of Wands. This card represents love and money. It says, adopt witchy glamour, ooze charm and magic from every pore, be gilding everyone you meet. Treasure, if you would like the begilding spell, aka recipe, send me an email. That's highlighted at the top of the chat. I'll be happy to share it with you. So again, love and money. It also represents a dark woman, tanned. This is a country woman. She's friendly, loving, and honorable. Now, if you have a question, and if this question is about a man, this man is well disposed, which means he he has money. He's friendly, he's favorable, and he is sympathetic. Now, if you have a question about a woman, she is interested in you. You have the Four of Swords, which represents rest and examination, because a new life awaits. This is after conflict or stress, and it is also a call to let go of things that serve you no purpose. If it doesn't help you in any way, shape, or form, get rid of it. You have a Four of Pentacles, which represents selfishness, but for a reason. And the reason is material security and financial wealth. Your oracle for the day is the Distraction card. This card says someone or a situation may be calling you away from what you need to focus on, and as a result, you may end up losing something of valuable. So where are you turning your attention, my friend? It may also serve as a warning that a successful conclusion may be at risk due to something drawing your attention away from the goal. And that, my friends, is going to end today's reading, today's live stream. I'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. New York time. If you like this type of content based around tarot cards, oracle cards, true love reading cards, prayer cards, my friends, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. So like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Treasure, you are so welcome. Thank you for being here. Check out my membership levels. I offer 4 of them. Each level offers the member something different. Each level is a different price. Subscribing is free. So with that, I hope you guys have the best day ever. Or if your day is ending, I hope it was the best day ever. And I'll see you in the next video.